Hi guys, how you doing today? My name is Jenna and I just started this YouTube channel and it's called Life of a Server. I've been serving for maybe 6-7 years now and I figured, what the hell is that on my head? I figured I would make this YouTube channel and make different videos on different scenarios that happen at work of being a server. So this channel will mainly be about the rude people we deal with, the nice people we deal with, the horrible tips we get, the good tips we get, the working hours, the side work, co-workers, and a lot more. If you enjoy this YouTube channel, which I hope and I think you might, please subscribe, like, and if you want, you can even give me messages on what you want me to talk about, and I will be sure and gladly to do so. So today's first topic is going to be about, there's so many things to think about. I'm gonna say rude people, because I'm very familiar with that. So I'm not gonna tell you where I work, because I don't want to undermine my job. But I'm sure we've all dealt with the assholes, the rude people, the snappers. I hate it. I'm not a dog. I'm not going to come running to you on all fours. I'm not going to hump your leg. I recently had a table who was beyond ignorant. And they came in one night to watch the finals. All night they were extremely rude. Wanted to know why I couldn't take the mushrooms out of one of the meals. And I nicely told them that it's not able to be done. I can bring it to you and you can take the mushrooms out. But that's as best as I can do for you. Sorry. But still, it wasn't enough. They ate the whole thing, said they hated it. You know, rude people being rude people, anything to get under your skin. I have very tough skin when it comes to serving. I don't really let much get to me, but when it does get to me, it's written all over my face. I know there's people out there that are the same exact way. So anyway, this table just continuously was naggy and rude, obnoxious. At this point, I just wanted them to leave. Of course, they stayed because they wanted to watch the game. Now, me being a huge basketball fan, as you can see, the game they were watching was a repeat of last year's finals. Did I tell them that? No. Because this year's finals did not start yet. And if they were smart, they would have noticed that Kevin Durant did not play on the Warriors last year. But I let them watch it anyway because they were hyped as can be watching this game. So, you know, you can get revenge without being an asshole waitress or a waiter. So I let them finish the game. They were souped. So I'm standing by the computer and the one person comes up to pay his bill. And his bill is $28 and he hands me $30. Continues to ask me how much I get made. How much I make, and I tell him, and his jaw drops. Now, if you're a server, you know how much you get paid. You basically work off of tips. Him and his girlfriend went on and on and on about how crazy that is, blah, blah, blah. At the end, he said, "Can I have my $2 change?" I gladly gave it to them. Even though inside, I wanted to strangle them. As they were walking out, I simply stated, "The game that you were watching was last year's repeat final, and the game you were supposed to be watching starts in 2 days." The look on their face was priceless. So you can be sassy and still be a really good server without really being a bitch. It's people like that that get under my skin. They don't know what we go through on a daily basis, taking tables and waiting hand and foot. As a waitress or a waiter, you are a slave. You do whatever your table wants you to do. with a smile on your face, and always, I hate it, but the customer is always right. They could tell you that it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon and it is 5 o'clock in the morning, but they are right. It's the worst thing I've ever heard, but as a waiter or a waitress, you have to abide by that. The food came out cold, even though you burned your hand bringing it out, you gotta bring it back. That's a comp on you. I deal with rude people at least once a shift. But a lot of times I have good tables. Like, you know, if they're in a bad mood, I'm a very firm believer on not judging people. So if they come in with a stank attitude, I kind of just think, like, I really don't know what this person just went through. If they had a bad day, if they had a good day, you know, they could be going through a divorce. Like, I think big like that. So regardless, I'm going to come to the table as happy and jolly and energetic as I can be, because I feel like the people who just don't wake up rude and have a bad day, they appreciate that. You have to have a smile every single table you take, no matter how pissed off you get. If you don't make money, if they don't tip you, because that's you as a person. And I'm a firm believer in that. You can ask any of my coworkers. They ask me all the time, like, Jenna, how are you always happy? I'm literally always happy at work. If I'm pissed, what is this? What is this? If I'm pissed, I will go into the kitchen and let out my rage. People in the kitchen know this. But it's your job. This is what you chose to do. Nobody said you're going to be a server. This is what you have to do. You knew going into this what you have to do, how you have to act, and how you have to treat people. Whether they're rude, sad, no matter what the case is, you need to always be yourself. Even though you want to punch half the people that sit in your section, because I feel like that sometimes. But I hope this video, a lot of you can relate to, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to, and you probably have crazier stories than that. And I do too, but I'm going to save the rest for another time. So like, subscribe, and I promise you I will probably make a video a day. Thanks guys. Have a good night.